you think you're the first woman who's tried to save him.
It looks like 50 Shades 4 could be on the horizon, with a new book hitting the shelves. The first 3 movies were released almost one after the other, and even though they didn't win over critics, the franchise is still one of the top-grossing R-rated series ever. In Hollywood, it seems box office numbers often count more than critical reviews when it comes to deciding on sequels. Another factor is that the 50 Shades films were quite budget-friendly, considering their massive box office success. All 3 movies combined had a production budget of around $150 million. Despite the modest budget, the franchise raked in over $1.32 billion worldwide, proving that even with a relatively low investment, the potential for significant returns can be huge. Given this cost-effectiveness and the ongoing popularity of the series, it wouldn't be surprising to see another installment in the future. To get the full picture of the 4th book in the 50 Shades series, you'll need to be familiar with the first 3 movies. The 4th book offers a fresh perspective on the story, diving into events from a completely new angle. So having a solid grasp of the original trilogy's plot is essential to fully appreciating the new narrative viewpoint and how it reinterprets the events and characters we've come to know. In the story, Anastasia Steele, a 21-year-old English literature student at Washington State University, Vancouver, ends up interviewing Christian Grey, a wealthy 27-year-old entrepreneur, after her roommate falls ill. The interview, though awkward, sparks an interest between them. Christian, who is also the commencement speaker at WSU, later shows up at Anna's workplace and offers to do a photo shoot for the college newspaper article she's writing. After a tense coffee date where Christian abruptly leaves, Anna receives first edition copies of Thomas Hardy novels from him, along with a cryptic note about relationships. During her graduation celebration at a bar, Anna, who has had too much to drink, calls Christian to return the books and criticize his behavior. Christian arrives just as Anna is about to be kissed against her will by her photographer friend Jose Rodriguez. Anna ends up in Christian's hotel room, relieved that nothing happened between them. Their relationship starts to develop after they share a passionate kiss in an elevator and a helicopter ride. Christian insists on a non-disclosure agreement due to his dominant preferences, which involve bondage and contracts. Anna, who is a virgin, negotiates her own terms. Despite her initial hesitations, she spends the night with him after visiting his red room of bondage equipment. Christian gives Anna gifts like a new car and a laptop and insists she review his contract before proceeding. Anna initially refuses, but eventually agrees after further consideration. A visit to Christian's parents' home and a surprise trip to Georgia where Christian meets Anna's mother further complicates things. Despite a romantic gesture, Christian remains emotionally distant, and Anna struggles with his demands and their one-sided relationship. When Anna asks Christian to demonstrate his harshest punishment for rule breaking, he whips her with a belt. Upset with his behavior, Anna expresses her love but says his treatment is unacceptable. Christian admits he's too troubled for a traditional relationship. Heartbroken, Anna leaves, and Christian promises to send her a check for a car he sold without her consent. Their emotional connection is still palpable as Anna departs, leaving their future uncertain. After Anastasia Steele breaks up with Christian Grey, he starts having nightmares about his difficult childhood. Meanwhile, Anna begins working as Jack Hyde's assistant at Seattle Independent Publishing, or SIP, where the previous assistants all quit suddenly within 18 months. Anna runs into Christian at her friend Jose Rodriguez's photography exhibit and is upset to see that Christian bought all the portraits of her. Christian wants to reconcile and agrees to Anna's terms: no rules, no punishments, and no secrets. He also reveals that his birth mother was a crack-addicted red light worker. While Anna and Jack head out for drinks, a young woman who resembles Anna approaches her on the street. Christian arrives at the bar, acts cold towards Jack, and leaves with Anna. Anna dismisses Christian's warning about his reputation and is frustrated that he's considering buying SIP. Jack expects Anna to join him on a New York Book Expo trip, but she decides against it after talking to Christian. Soon after, Anna sees the woman watching them again. Christian later reveals that that woman is Leela Williams, a former submissive who stalks him after their contract ended. Before the Gray family's charity ball, Christian takes Anna to Esclava, a salon run by Elena Lincoln, Christian's former dominant who introduced him to BDSM as a minor. Anna is furious about this and their business partnership. At the ball, Christian's sister Mia mentions he was expelled from multiple schools for fighting, and Anna warns Elena to stay away. When Anna and Christian get home, they find Leela has vandalized Anna's car. They retreat to Christian's yacht, where Christian reveals his biological mother's death and his early life. Back at work, Anna faces tension with Christian over a New York Expo trip. After rejecting Jack's advances, Christian has him fired and promotes Anna. Anna is threatened by Leela at her apartment, but Christian disarms her. Christian proposes, and after a dramatic series of events, including a helicopter crash and rescue, Anna accepts his marriage proposal. At Christian's birthday party, Christian dismisses Elena and re-proposes to Anna with a ring. As fireworks light up the sky, Jack Hyde watches from afar, plotting his revenge. Newlyweds Christian and Anastasia cut their honeymoon short after discovering a break-in at Christian's corporate headquarters. Jack Hyde, Anna's former boss, fired for you-know-what kind of assault, has stolen files. Christian surprises Anna with a new house and hires Gia Mateo to renovate it. Anna becomes annoyed with Gia's flirtation and threatens to fire her. While Christian is away, Anna meets her friend Kate for drinks, ignoring Christian's request to stay home. Jack attempts to kidnap Anna when she returns, but is stopped by her new security team. Anna and Christian argue about her night out, with Anna demanding more freedom. To make up for it, Christian takes her on a trip to Aspen, where Kate's boyfriend Elliot proposes. Gia was helping with the ring. Anna reveals she's pregnant, which unsettles Christian. He goes on a drunken bender and reconnects with his ex-lover Elena Lincoln. Anna, angry, locks herself in the playroom. Hyde, out on bond, demands a $5 million ransom, threatening Mia's life. Anna tricks Hyde and shoots him during the drop-off. Christian and his team rescue her. In the hospital, they reconcile and Christian proposes again. The story ends with Anna and Christian happily settled with their children. This wraps up the trilogy, and now we see the story that I told with a whole different perspective. The fourth film in the 50 Shades series should be adapted from Grey, 50 Shades of Grey as told by Christian, a novel released on June 18, 2015, coinciding with Christian Grey's birthday. The book offers a different perspective on the events of the first installment of the series, focusing on the viewpoint of Christian Grey, a successful 27-year-old businessman. He meets 21-year-old university student Anastasia Steele during an interview arranged by her friend Catherine Kavanaugh. The story explores Christian's proposal of a sadomasochistic relationship and his struggles with a traumatic childhood and dark proclivities. Now with discussions about a potential fourth 50 Shades of Grey movie, Jamie Dornan has confirmed he will not return to the role of Christian Grey. This opens the door for a potential recasting, and Ian Somerhalder has emerged as a popular fan choice for the part. Somerhalder, known for his role in The Vampire Diaries, was a top pick among fans even before the original cast was announced. There were also rumors of him being cast as Jack Hyde in 50 Shades Darker, but the role went to Eric Johnson. With Dornan stepping down, many fans hope Somerhalder will take over the iconic role of Christian Grey. Late-night TV host Jimmy Kimmel questioned Dornan about the possibility of Somerhalder replacing him. Dornan acknowledged that recasting would be challenging due to the already filmed trilogy and the financial implications, but he wished Somerhalder well if he were to take on the role. That's all for today. If a fourth film based on Grey 50 Shades of Grey as told by Christian does happen, would you like to see Ian Somerhalder take over as Christian Grey, or do you have someone else in mind? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.